Hi guys, Dr. Christy Ennis. Welcome to Follow Me Friday, where motion is lotion for our buns today. So this video has got your name written all over it. If you're working on activating those glutes, trying to get those buns in gear, and you want to make sure you're doing it safely, effectively, and not doing something that makes you want to quit. So no equipment if you're just starting out today, except for a sturdy chair and a mat, or you can use your bed. If you are a little bit more advanced, grab some dumbbells and a band, and you'll still get benefit from this workout. All right, starting on our back. So again, you can be on your mat or you can even be in your bed. You're gonna bring your heels together and you're gonna open up those feet. Hands are gonna come down by your side. Tuck that tailbone a little, only if it feels okay. And then we're lifting that butt up. You can just follow right along with me. I'm gonna shoot for 15. But again, if you're just starting out and you feel like, ooh, that's way too many, it's okay. You don't have to do 15. As you're doing this too, we're in this position specifically because it opens up the hip flexors. And usually hip flexors are actually tight. That's one of the things that causes the glutes not to work very well. Also, with our toes rotated out like this, we get more of the glute engaged. So it's kind of a double whammy there. One of my favorites for sure. Make sure as you're lifting that you're only lifting as high as you can without arching through any part of your body. That's gonna be different for everybody. And again, remember, if you're just starting, it might just be that little bit of a lift, and that's totally okay. So here's 9, 10, so 5 more like this. If you are feeling really stiff before you start, which again, remember I said sometimes that happens in those hip flexors, this is where the Derma Edge comes in handy, and that's the tool that I created to really work on getting that fluid gliding and that blood flow going so that everything loosens up a little bit. I'll link that for you guys. We've got one more like this. You're gonna keep your butt up, and now I've got both my toes pointing straight forward. From here, making sure that your hips don't dip, we're gonna take those knees and pull apart. So it's right like this. So again, it's a whoop, not there. We wanna stay right here. So now we're working more of the outside of those glutes as we do this. We're gonna do 10 of these. So that's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Now with control, drop that butt back down. And we're gonna go right onto our sides to get some more of those muscles. So stay through to the end because we really are going through all of the glute muscles today. So starting out with our legs straight, you're gonna roll all the way onto your side as best as you can. You should be able to see your feet. I have pretty purpley blue toenails today, and some of your leg, but that's it. If you see more of it, you're too far forward and you're gonna start to use your hip flexor. Now I'm gonna take this top leg, lift a little bit, and I'm gonna try to point that toe down towards the ground. Again, that activates these muscles a little bit more. And I'm aiming towards my heel as I lift and lower. If it's uncomfortable for you to turn your foot like that, it's okay. Just keep it pointed straight ahead. You are still going to work those things. And we're gonna shoot for 15 here too. Again, remember what I said, if it feels like it's too much, just stop at any time. You want to go to the point where it feels like you've done some work and it's getting a little tired, but it doesn't hurt. That's 8, we're gonna do 7 more. So 1, 2, oops, I noticed my foot's not turning anymore. 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Okay, you're gonna keep your thighs right where they are, but you're gonna bend those knees. Feet are gonna stay glued together, and I'm lifting just that top knee up. So now I'm getting some other rotation, again, some other glute muscles. As you're lifting here, again, we're gonna try for 15, here's 3. But as you are lifting, make sure that you're not rolling back to try to get a little bit more motion. So here's 5, 6, 7, 8, you might feel this in a little bit of a different spot, right? 9, 10, 5 more like this. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, this one is a little bit harder. Keeping that knee bent, you're gonna lift that top leg up a little. So now we're using all the muscles that we just did, but we're gonna rotate in the other direction, again, to get part of that muscle that obviously does this. So that's 2. I don't have great motion this way. You can tell where my issues are. 3, don't let that leg slide forward either, right? 4, 5, 6, 15 again, 7, 8, 9, 10, 5 more, and then the other side. 5, 4, I'm a little wobbly, 3, 2, and 1. Okay. Switching sides, same idea. So setting up with those legs straight first. In one nice straight line, right? See those feet a little bit, all the way on your side. Don't roll back. You can always put another extra mat or blanket there if you need to. I'm gonna bring this top leg back a little bit, rotate my foot down, and I'm gonna lift again for 15. Also, see if you can keep your torso lifted away from that mat just a little bit. Keeps everything engaged. That's 3, whoopsies, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You have 5 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, remember, leave those thighs where they are. Just bend those knees. Feet stay together, lifting that top knee up. Pay attention if one side is easier than the other. That's usually a strength thing. That's 3. Even if you're not lifting as high, it's usually not range of motion. It's actually strength. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You have 5 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Last one on our side, and the hardest one. Lift that leg up a little bit, and then we're rotating that leg. Ooh, just the lower leg. Okay, I thought the other side was bad. This one's worse. That's 3, 4. When I make these things for you guys, I find new things all the time. 6. That's why I'm a PT. 7, 8, 9, 10. 5 more, and then we're going to grab our chair. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, grab your chair for these last 2. You're going to get towards the edge of that chair. Keeping your back flat, you're actually going to fold and push your hips back. This is going to help engage those glutes even more. And then it's a stand up. So I'm not arching or anything like that. Shift my hips back first, so I'm really pushing back and coming down. If you need to, you can use your hands on your legs to help you out a little bit. But as opposed to standing straight up, when we add that little pushback, you actually engage those glutes a little bit more. So for these are a little bit harder, so we're only gonna do 10 of these. It's kind of an easier way into a squat kind of thing. It helps you to get the right form and not worry too much about balance or anything like that. And we'll use our chair for the next exercise, the last exercise too. Again, if you need to, put those hands on your laps, just for laps. Hope you'll just have one lap. Put your hands on your lap for balance. If you need to as well, you can even use the arms of the chair, but try not to if you don't have to. And we are gonna do 1 more, and then we're gonna stay standing. Last one. Okay, I'm gonna grab the chair so that I have something to hang on to. This is not about balance today. I got lots of those I can link to, but so nice and sturdy. You're gonna have just a little lean forward. This leg is going to go straight back, okay? I have a little bend in the standing knee. If you need to, you can always turn that foot out just a touch if you're afraid about kind of whacking the floor or anything like that. But notice I'm not going back too far because we only have 20 degrees of hip extension. So if I go really far, I'm gonna start to use my back, which is definitely not what we wanna do. We wanna get these glutes stronger, not just to help the way they look, but to help protect our back, our knees, our hips, all of those good things. So we have 3 more, and then we're switching sides. Last one. So again, little bend in that standing knee, nice and steady, and lift, right? So notice, hopefully, the rest of my body isn't moving except this leg right here. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 3 more, 8, 9, and 10. Nice job, guys.